Now let's move from trade to money, because sometimes the most powerful decision in Washington, it is not made by president. It is made inside a central bank, the Federal Reserve. Well, the Fed has kept its benchmark interest rate in the 3.50 to 3.75% range here. But the headline, it is not simply the rate. The real story is the disagreement inside the Federal Reserve. Three policymakers, Beth Hammack, Neil Kashkari and Lori Logan, they have reportedly pushed for a rate increase. And that tells us something. Inflation is still worrying policymakers. And when central bank becomes nervous about inflation, ordinary borrowers, they feel it. Think about a family buying a home. Think about a startup trying to raise money. Think about a company financing a new data center. Think about a tech company deciding whether it can afford another 1,000 employees or not. Well, the cost of money, that matters. When interest rate remains high, borrowing becomes expensive. And when borrowing becomes expensive, companies become careful. They ask, do we really need this office? Do we really need this project? Do we really need to hire at this pace? Do we really need to borrow? These are the biggest questions they are going to ask. And this is why the Federal Reserve, it can influence the technology sector even without ever mentioning about technology. And yes, then there is housing. For years, many American home buyers have been waiting for mortgage rates to come down. But if inflation refuses to cool, the dream of significantly cheaper borrowing cost, it can be pushed further away. And yes, there is another global consequences. The dollar. Higher US rate can make dollar-dominated asset more attractive. Money flows towards US bonds and other dollar assets, and that can put pressure on emerging market currencies, including the Indian Rupee. Now, for Indians in the US, this becomes even personal. You earn in dollars, your family spends in rupee, you invest in India, you may have a mortgage in America. You may have savings in both the nations. Now, suddenly, the Federal Reserve's decision, that becomes part of your household financial equation. Well, a stronger dollar can mean more rupee when you remit money to India. But it can also make imported goods and overseas expensive more and more expensive. So, the Fed story, that is not just a Wall Street story. It's a Mumbai story. It's a Bengaluru story. It's a Toronto story. It's a New Jersey story. Everyone is connected here.